What's a better way to end the year on the podcast than Star Wars trivia with the boys? Or the boy the dude, I guess. Yeah. Theme song.
Two sides of the same coin.
That podcast is weird.
Welcome to Two Sides of the Same Coin. I am your host, your loony host, Noah. Today is a special episode. We're gonna do Star Wars trivia. And there was a plan to have like 4 other people or 2 or 3 other people come on the podcast and we were gonna all play Star Wars trivia. But only one person pulled through, and that person is one of the hosts of my favorite podcast. He's a talented musician, just a wonderful, one of the nicest people who I've ever met, and the creator of our new theme song, Zach.
You created it. I just played it for you.
Well, I had the idea, and you brought it to life.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Well, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here. I love Star Wars, and when you said we have a full episode, I was like, okay, I'm ready because I am a professional. So, did you hear that? The movie room. No, I'm kidding. I love the movie room. I would never.
Yeah, no, you can talk smack. He said he was gonna do it a couple hours ago, and now I don't know.
Yeah, they're here to defend themselves, so I'm gonna.
You said you were gonna do it, and then 5 minutes after you're supposed to be on, you said, "Oh, I can't do it."
Yeah, it's over, movie room. I have the high ground.
Oh, that's funny. That's
Don't
their
try
favorite.
it.
That's the. I hope he listens to this episode. All right, Zach. Before we get started into just playing some Star Wars trivia, testing each other's knowledge about the Star Wars universe. What's I think you already told me this off air, but what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, my favorite Star Wars movie is, and this isn't everyone's favorite, but it's hands down 1977 Star Wars: A New Hope. When I saw that one for the first time, I'd already seen the prequels, and something about them just didn't quite click with me as a child. Like I enjoyed the pod racing and the Darth Maul stuff and the action, but also, there were a lot of moments where I was like not super interested or kind of bored. And it sounds crazy, but then when I saw New Hope, I was like, oh, I really like this, and just really connected with the characters. And this is kind of embarrassing. I had a little tape recorder, and I used to like record my favorite lines of dialogue from the movie, and I would just like listen to that, or I would record like parts of the score that I liked. And I would say, goodness, for years and years of my life, like Star Wars was my identity. So love Star Wars, A New Hope, and the original trilogy. I have so much love for, and yeah, I love. It's interesting. I know what you want me to talk about, but I love Star Wars, and then when Disney acquired the rights and that first one came out, I had so much fun with the first one in the theater. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And then when Last Jedi came out, so I'm a big fan of Rian Johnson. I love his movies. I loved them before he was even announced to be doing Star Wars. So when he was announced, I was like, yes, that is the perfect choice. I can't wait to see what he does. And then when I went to go see Last Jedi, I was like, whoa, people are going to love this movie. Like, I walked out of the theater thinking that, like, well, across the board, everyone is going to love this. And since then, like, the conversation, I mean, obviously the movie was polarizing, but the conversation became so toxic that, like, I just stopped enjoying. I didn't like talking about Star Wars anymore. Like, it wasn't fun for me to talk about because people were so. There was no middle ground. Like, we couldn't get to a place where we could see each other's points. It was just so like, no, it's the worst thing ever, and I hate it. And then, Rise of Skywalker happened. But I'm getting to a place now where, because there's so much Star Wars content, I can talk about it again because there's kind
Yeah.
of you like this, I like that, so I feel like we're in a good space,
Yeah.
kind of now.
Okay. I'll kindly ask you to leave. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, no. No, I have. So I have a love-hate relationship with this movie.
Sure.
I actually, when I first saw this, I felt the same way you did. I loved it. I thought everyone else was gonna love it. I did think there was things I had a problem with, like
Yeah,
when they killed off the main villain. Just
loved it.
you
So,
love.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I promise I'm not trying to be like contrarian.
No.
But
Well,
in the theater, it
yeah,
was a moment where I was kind of, I was like, he's so mean to Kylo
yeah,
Ren. Like, why is Kylo Ren just going to take this? And then when he killed him, it was the moment of he's becoming his full villain self, but Rey doesn't think he's becoming his full villain self. So I was at the end of Last Jedi, I'm like,
yeah,
okay, now Kylo Ren is in charge, and it's going to be about like this guy who is unfit to lead his army, like just about his ultimate fall because he lacks like self-control. Awesome. And then we got something else. It
yeah. No, actually, maybe it's not. I mean, I guess
was a little abrupt though, I'll say that.
now that I think about it, it's not like completely terrible that they killed off Snoke. I think. Well, I think it's just everyone saw him as the main villain.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think we had no idea who he was.
That's a great point. And I
And
mean,
yeah,
I did a little research today doing trivia, and I know Ryan Johnson said he really did not enjoy working on Last Jedi while they were making Force Awakens because they basically like just gave him the script and said, "Okay, whatever you want to do, go ahead with the next movie." But he couldn't really start anything until they finished making Force
yeah,
Awakens. So I mean, I would say that's Disney's fault for not.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
well, Disney, they needed to have a plan right off the
yeah,
bat.
yeah.
And what bothers me the most is J.J. Abrams. He tried to save it. At least I think he did. He went to
Hmm.
George and he was like, "Okay, what do I need to do to like have a good finale to kind of like because people don't like The Last Jedi to kind of like save it." So George like I think he wrote a script. I think he
Hmm.
did. And so it was gonna like tie it all back to like Star Wars, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Hmm.
Like I don't know how familiar you are with Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I'm a little familiar, but yeah,
So
yeah.
there's so we go to like a celestial planet where in Star Wars: The Clone Wars where you basically meet the Trinity of the Force,
Yes.
and so there's a character called the Dark Sun, who's
Hmm.
basically the deity of the dark side. He was supposed to be the main villain in Rise of Skywalker, and it my sister and I are upset that the actor who was supposed to play the Dark Sun didn't get a chance because it's one of our favorite actors because we love Doctor Who, and it was
Oh,
supposed to be Matt Smith,
interesting.
and I love him as an actor because he does a great villain like Morbius.
Yes,
That's a hated movie.
I didn't see it.
It's okay.
I heard that's what I heard actually from like my level-headed friends. They're
Yeah,
like, it's fine.
it's okay. I don't know. I felt like the plot was like cookie cutter. Like
Sure.
you almost saw where it was going. It was like a doctor who has a disease has like a rich friend who pays for all his research, and it's slightly illegal, and then it all goes wrong, and the dude ends up getting mutated but like healed, and the friend has the same illness and wants to be healed, and then takes the the quote unquote bad cure and becomes the villain of the movie. I don't know about you. That sounds so familiar to me.
Yeah, very familiar.
And but no, Matt Smith did a great job as a villain, and I'm kind of upset that he didn't get a chance to become like a Star Wars villain, and he would have done great.
Yeah, I
And
didn't hate Colin Trevorrow's script either. I had
yeah,
issues with it, but overall, I think it would have been a fine conclusion to that trilogy.
And I don't know. Um,
Personally, I was like, I would, and this is why I don't work in Hollywood. I would have just doubled down and been like, okay, Ryan, they didn't like it, just finish it, like whatever.
yeah,
But then again, because I liked it so much, but
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I would have to say, visually,
Mm-hmm.
the best Star Wars movie.
Sure, sure.
There's a lot. I loved it all visually. Um, yeah. The only thing I have to say, honestly, the only things I don't really like was like I guess the unexpected, uh, death of Snoke.
Sure.
I do not like Rose as a character.
Oh, I do, but
Well, it's just I thought from the way they filmed the first movie, it
sure,
seemed like Finn and Rey were gonna be a thing,
sure.
and people shipped Kylo Ren and Rey,
Uh,
and I felt like that's the only reason that happened in the last movies because people were begging for it. It was basically
yeah,
fan service,
yeah.
and yeah, it's just
Well, I know that the portrayal of Luke was controversial, and that some people didn't like it. But for me, it was like it made when I saw him throw the lightsaber in theaters, I had the same reaction as everyone else. I'm like, what? But then as I thought about it, I was like, well, he wasn't in the last movie because he's
yeah,
hiding out on this planet, and now someone has come up and handed him the symbol of everything
yeah,
he's walked away from. I was like, yeah, of course. It makes it. He's being a whiny old man like he was a whiny kid in the old ones. So I know people had issues for me, but to me, it was like it makes sense. And
yeah.
I thought his conclusion, "See you around, kid," was like one of the most satisfying things in Star Wars for me.
Oh yeah, that was. I have to say, I did like that. Um, just so we're not talking about this all night, I'm
This is
just
the
gonna
last.
say. Can you say that again? I think you might have cut out.
I said this is the last Jedi episode. People deal with it.
No, those Zach. I'm going through the movies. In January, we're gonna definitely. I mean, it's gonna be a while, but we'll have you back for Last Jedi.
Oh, thank you. I can. I'll bring friends with me who love.
Yeah,
Wait, one more thing about
yeah,
Last Jedi. Before my wife and I started dating, we watched all the Star Wars movies
yeah,
together. And after Last Jedi, she didn't know anything about them. After
yeah.
Last Jedi, she said, "So is this like everybody's favorite?"
Uh,
And that's
uh,
when I knew. I was like,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the final thing I'll just say about this, I'll just say I was kind of surprised that Luke went the way he did
yeah,
because I don't know. I mean, I'm still reading some of the Star Wars like Legends stuff, and I'd have to say I'd almost feel like I wish they went that route because I mean, sure, some tragic like happened, like his nephew went bad and stuff, but I just like I don't see that as a reason for Jedi to die. And also, what doesn't add up is I feel like there should be at that point there should be generations, like at least a couple hundred Jedi at that point.
yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah. But yeah. Uh, we're not here to talk about Last Jedi today. And I'll just briefly say my favorite movie is Force Awakens. Just
Okay,
be,
I really
ju-
like Force Awakens.
well, that was like it brought Star Wars back for me.
Absolutely, it did.
And I think before that it would probably my favorite probably would have been. I mean, I did love the prequels, but I really loved the original. Like I loved New Hope. Like as a kid, I remember having like a toy blaster in that beginning scene and just
Yes,
pretending to shoot the stormtroopers.
I
Um.
had the Qui Gon lightsaber as a kid.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I think. No, I think I just put it into storage.
Ah.
Uh, um.
I was gonna say, if you say your favorite Star Wars movie is Rogue One, I'll walk out of here right now.
No. I think it's top. Used to be top 5. Well, I will tell you. I will tell you this. I did cry at the end of that movie.
Sure, sure.
And I don't know. It was a Star Wars movie that I was just like, okay, these are characters. They're just like they're not Jedis. They're not Sith. They're like just
Hmm.
ordinary people. And I think it was powerful message. You weren't expecting every single character to die, but
Yeah, I think sorry here mini. This will just be a mini rant for me.
yeah, go ahead.
I I don't like it that the ball was set to Luke, if that makes sense. I don't like that the ventilation shaft was an intentional flaw. Like that kind of irked me because I really loved that it was, it's a one in a million shot. Like
Yeah,
nobody could do it. You need to have like the force. You need to have that spiritual component. And so the whole movie being just like no, like somebody set him the ball from like, and I get it. It looks great. I
yeah.
mean, it's a very cool movie, but for me, that just it kind of makes me appreciate that A New Hope a little bit less.
That's very interesting. I never thought about that before. That's very interesting thing. No,
We're here to ruin Star Wars for everyone.
no, why? Oh no, I feel like people. All right, just quick because I need to get this off my chest. I need to know do you like the Solo movie?
I don't know. I honestly don't know if I like it or not.
Okay,
Because
okay, I'm at the same point because like
yeah,
I watched it and I'm like, okay, is this the best Star Wars movie ever? No. Is it is it interesting story like an origin story of like a memorable character? I thought yeah, I was
yeah.
just it
Here's
could have done better as a Disney Plus series.
yeah. Well, here's my deal. When they announced that they were doing a solo movie, I was
Yeah.
just like not interested. But then when they said it was Lord and Miller, Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs might be my favorite animated movie. I
Okay.
think I think they're hilarious. And so when I heard they were doing Star Wars, I was like, okay. Then when they announced Alden Ehrenreich, I was like, oh, I'm in. Then Donald Glover as Lando, I was like, I'm in. It was like the movie was going to make me happy.
Yeah.
Then when they got fired and they brought on Ron Howard, I was like, that's a pretty dramatic difference. So I went to see it on my birthday, and everybody was talking about how bad the movie was. So I went in expecting like, well, this is going to be bad, and it wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. So I left like it was kind of good. Then I watched it at home, and I was like, with the impression of this is kind of good. And I was like, I didn't like it as much. So every time I watch the movie, which I think I've seen it, I'm like, I don't know. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I think I played the expectation game a little too much. But I would say I think it's fine. At
Yeah.
best, I think it's fine.
Yeah. No, I agree. Um I don't know. I think there's only one person I know, and that's my boss, who thinks it's the best Star Wars movie ever. Um, yeah, I know. That's a
The
little.
best?
Yeah, I think it's a little iffy. That he says that. No, I don't think it's the worst Star Wars movie ever. I think it's interesting. I don't know. I don't think it deserves all the hate that it got.
No.
Um, apparently it was supposed to be a 3 movie thing.
What?
Yeah, it was. I don't. Who knows what Disney's doing anymore? Apparently, a new Star Wars movie is in the making.
With Taika
And
Waititi, yeah.
oh, I didn't know that he
He's
was.
directing, yeah.
I didn't know he was directing, and now that scares
What?
me because
Well, and apparently he didn't. He asked Natalie Portman if she'd be interested in being in his Star Wars movie because he forgot, and I'm like, it doesn't bode well for me
no.
personally. That
Well, I'll just say this as a moving on to Star Wars trivia. Um,
and
I
I love old Taika, by the way.
yeah
I love everything before Thor: Love and Thunder.
yes I definitely I agree. Folks, I think you've heard me say this when I've mentioned this movie. It's not good.
No.
It's not. It's like there was an expectation, and it wasn't there. And what's sad is there's plot holes that like don't connect, especially since Korg says the biggest thing. I mean, it's a small thing, but it's one of the biggest things for me. Korg says that he started a revolution, but the only one who showed up was his mom, her boyfriend, who he hates. And then he continues to say in the next movie that he has 2 dads. I'm just
Oh
like,
boy.
what just happened? But no, there's also many other reasons. Like,
Yeah.
Especially the biggest thing that bothers me is that there was a cut scene or deleted scene where Zeus actually gives Thor the Thunderbolt, and it's actually a whole lot better scene than what actually happened. And
Yikes.
like, what did I'm trying to remember. Oh, after Zeus gives Thor the Thunderbolt in this scene, Thor asks, "Hey, will you come with us? Will you help us fight?" And he's like, "In eternity, only the purest souls can uh enter." And he says, "Zeus is many things, but pure is not one of them." And I died laughing because that would have fit so well in the movie. Then
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I think my thing is like, in my personal opinion, I think the Guardians of the Galaxy, I think that's the best
yeah,
thing going on in Marvel. And I also think that in 20 years, that Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be the only Marvel movie that people are discovering and watching, because
yeah,
those are the ones that don't tie in with everything else. Because it's like, I'm going to watch Iron Man. You have to watch 900 other movies. This one is
yeah,
I think stands alone on its own the most. So to have them in this
yeah,
movie for one fight, I was like, what a waste.
yeah. Oh, I'll just. Oh, I guess we're going off. I'll just say. I think Marvel movie for me that I feel like is so underrated, and I feel like could be for me it's a standalone movie from the Marvel universe, and I think it's one of the first ones I've seen, and my favorite to this day, Captain America: The First Avenger.
Sure.
I
Good.
think that movie is made so well, and I think it's might be one of my favorite movie scores
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
the score is just done so well. But wow, we went all right. We're finally getting to the part where it's okay. Hey,
We're
five
getting to the
people,
other side of the coin.
other side of the coin. Five people were invited. Only one person shows up. We can rant for a
That's what you
little bit.
get.
All right. Zach, would you like to go first? We'll go back and forth.
Yes, I would love to go for it.
Okay.
What do you want first? Well, mine are all kind of hard, but do you want an easy one or a harder?
You can do whatever you want because I'm I don't want I feel like I'm bragging and I don't like to brag. I know a lot about the Star Wars universe, even like some stuff that people are like, how do you know that? It's just like I I watch a lot of movies, I watch a lot of the series, and I have to say, if you haven't read any of the books, especially Legends, I definitely recommend it because I feel like I'm getting to the point where starting to get excited about Star Wars again. And
Yeah.
what's sad, it's about stuff that's not actually canon in the Star Wars universe. That's actually better than the canon. It's that. All right, I'm gonna pull a card from the deck that I have here in my hand, and I'm gonna. Actually, here we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a an easy one off the bat. All right.
Yeah.
Which is what is the traditional weapon for a Wookiee?
Oh, the bowcaster?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
1 point for Zach.
Yeah. All right. So again, mine are more about like the behind the scenes
Oh,
stuff.
that's interesting. Okay.
All right, here we go. This is multiple choice.
All right.
Which of the following directors was not considered to direct The Force Awakens? Ben Affleck, Ridley Scott, David Fincher, or Guillermo del Toro?
I'm gonna say Ben Affleck because I cannot picture him doing the Force Awakens.
So they did ask Ben Affleck if he was
Oh,
interested, but he walked away. He didn't even
oh,
entertain it really.
really?
So David Fincher, Guillermo del Toro, or Ridley Scott?
Uh, Guillermo.
He was also considered
Okay,
to direct.
okay.
Yeah, It was Ridley Scott who was
Okay.
not considered to direct.
Oh boy. No, wow, and they ended up going with wow.
Well, J.J. Abrams said no initially, and then they
Really?
because he was like, I don't know if I can go from Star Trek to Star Wars, and then
Oh,
Kathleen he
I
talked him
didn't
into
know
it.
he did Star Trek.
He did the Chris Pine ones, the first two he
Oh,
did.
wow. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, the more you know.
Yeah, which
All
those are
right.
good movies. I like those.
Yeah, me too. Well, no, I can't say me too. I've never seen them.
Oh,
What am I
they're
talking about? All right, I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of those people. It's like you either like one or the other. You can't like both.
Oh,
And
there's
that,
room in my heart for everything and everyone.
yeah. All right.
Except for the four who didn't show up. No, I'm kidding.
No. Feel free. 4 people said no. 4 people were asked. At least 2 or 3 said, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Boom. Boom.
Ooh.
Looks like the coin got flipped. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna use that. Looks like the coin got flipped.
There you
Oh boy.
go.
Oh, like that. Oh, this is okay. How many quad laser cannons did the Millennium Falcon have?
Oh boy. Was it just 2?
Yeah, it's 2. You got it right.
Woo! Great kid. Don't get cocky.
Oh, what's hey, I'll just say this. Harrison Ford he was lucky to
Yeah.
be in those movies. Well, and he was lucky to be in Star Wars, lucky to be in Indiana Jones, because
Mhm.
George Lucas, he doesn't like repeating actors,
Yeah.
and it was just I think it's for both Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He was just around, and he
Yeah.
ended up just just read this, and
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Well,
it's
and I'll even say, like with Indiana Jones,
yeah
one where another podcast I used to do, we did a whole episode about do we even want more Indiana Jones before the trailer for this fifth one came out, and like it's one I was like, honestly, when Harrison Ford isn't able to be in these movies anymore, I can't see anybody else playing the Indiana Jones
yeah
role. I just don't see it.
yeah me neither. I
Yeah.
I'm s- I was surprised to see as much as we did from the trailer.
Hmm.
It was just I mean, it's a great trailer. Is
Pretty
it
good,
gonna
yeah.
be a good movie?
I hope. I like the director, and I mean, but Dial of Destiny. I was like, that's kind of a title. Or,
Yeah, I don't know. It's
hmm,
a, I what the
yeah,
my cousin and I we talked about it on our Indiana Jones episode.
yeah.
I would just say I said this before. The thing that excited me the most was that John Rhys Davies is in this movie,
That's so cool.
and I I don't know with John Rhys Davies. I think I haven't seen a lot of movies that he's done, but I think he usually plays a villain in a lot of movies.
Hmm.
At least
Yes.
only one I can think of at the time. This is wow. I feel like a total nerd or a geek for saying this. The only one I can think of right now is Princess Diaries 2. But
Yes. Well, not Lord of the Rings.
oh,
Gimli.
I
No.
forgot.
No.
I did know that. We talked about this. I just watched the movies this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't even look like John Rhys
No,
Davies.
it doesn't.
Like I had to look at the cast. I was like, wait, that's John Rhys Davies.
Mhm.
Um, but oh wow. No, all right, Zach, you can ask your question.
All right. Well, speaking of actors, let's stay there.
Ooh.
Only one Star Wars actor has been nominated for an Academy Award for their portrayal of a character in a Star Wars film. Who is it?
Oh, I feel like okay, it's one of 2 characters I'm thinking of. Oh no. I'll, I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say Carrie Fisher.
So it is not Carrie Fisher,
Oh,
but it is who else? Who is the other one you were thinking?
I was thinking of Harrison Ford.
Oh no,
It
it was
wasn't either.
Alec Guinness for Obi-Wan Kenobi in New Hope. The only Star Wars actor to ever get nominated, and
Really?
it's the only like acting performance in a Star Wars movie to get nominated for an Oscar. Yeah.
See,
Which that feels like a lifetime achievement award more than anything else. But
yeah, no. Well, I feel like some people would be mad that he's the only actor to get nominated for that, but at the same time, I feel like I appreciate his role more now as an adult than I did as a kid.
oh yeah,
Because I was just like, okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi has like a small role. He guides Luke a little bit, and then he dies. And then you really appreciate him in the prequels. But the thing is, like rewatching New Hope and stuff, it's just Obi-Wan is an amazing character in that movie.
yeah.
Alec
Yes.
Guinness is an amazing actor, and there's so many quotable lines.
He
from
might have
him.
my favorite line
Yeah.
delivery in the entire series when Han Solo says, "You haven't heard of the Millennium Falcon?" And he goes, "Should I have?"
I think what was it? I think my favorite line that he says is in my experience there's no such
No
a
such
thing as
thing as
luck.
yes.
And
Who's the bigger fool, the fool or the fool who gets caught with it?
yeah, it's just I don't know. I almost wish there was a point maybe in Kenobi or maybe even in the prequels where Obi-Wan Kenobi drops more wisdom like he
Yeah,
does
yeah.
like he does I don't know. But no, that was a good question. Oh boy.
Thank you.
I think you found my weakness because it's
See,
like
when you say trivia, my mind just goes
yo
straight to like
no
behind the scenes stuff
yeah
usually.
go no it's fine. I would say I think I'm more stronger with like lore and plot.
So your audience is getting both sides of the coin, if you
Yeah
will. Two sides of the same coin.
yes. Oh boy.
This episode brought to you by Star Wars.
Oh, that would be. I mean, that would be a sponsor. That would
George
be.
Lucas, if you're listening.
Oh, I. That would be. I. I don't know if he can do this legally, but I would want him to like come on. I was just like George. How do you feel about how do you feel about Star Wars? And
Oh,
like
he said that when he saw Force Awakens, he felt
yeah,
betrayed.
really. Oh,
Yeah,
he
because he
didn't
said
like Force Awakens.
he said there was just nothing new in it, and he felt betrayed.
I have to say,
Which
I can see where he's coming from.
yeah,
People say Force Awakens is a New Hope. I slightly disagree. I just
yeah, I agree.
I
I'm with
thought
you.
it was a great beginning.
Yes.
It just if it got better follow up, I think it would be appreciated more. And the thing is, I don't blame him though for feeling betrayed because I've watched some interviews and he's like cuz people asked him if there's going to be
Yeah.
like
There is
not
no episode 7. Yeah.
yeah, he's like, there's no episode 7. People can do a continuation, but I don't think there's going to be anything with these characters.
Mhm.
And literally, even go to Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford was like, okay, I'm on for a new movie, but my character has to die.
Oof.
That's I watched I forget where I watched this on YouTube, but he did a rundown of all his big movies, and he said I was happy to do Force Awakens, but I told them my character has to die. I just saw it was the end for that character. But no, I don't know. I wish they did some new or if they did a continuation, you have so much lore and stuff that you could have based a good movie on, and I don't know. If they do a new movie, if they do, I hope it's based on this book series that I guess it's like the only book series that's canon right now. It's High Republic. I have the first book. A lot of people love the first book, and there's a handful of books that people love, and if they follow it, maybe it'll be great, but I don't know. They haven't been following books recently, and people are being upset about it. But okay. I feel like you might know this, but
Okay.
okay,
Give it to me. Give me a hard one.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. I feel like if you don't get this, you're not a true Star Wars fan because I feel like a lot of Star Wars fans like know this right off the bat.
Fine.
How many parsecs did the Millennium Falcon make the Kessel Run in?
12.
Okay, okay. You passed the vibe check. Oh boy, no, I don't know. That's like a very weird line, but I
Well,
guess
it's interesting because once you said it, I was
yeah,
like, oh no, I need to know this. And then I thought 14, but then I thought in Force Awakens when
yeah,
Ray says that, and then Harrison Ford yells, 12. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you, Force Awakens.
yeah. I have to say, I do have appreciation for Solo because we actually get to see the Castle Run.
That was cool. That was
But
cool.
the
Yeah.
thing is, at the same time, I almost feel like it lessened it a little bit.
Once you
Now
see
that
it, it's like, oh, okay.
like when you see that okay, a robot is like navigation system is like I don't know. But
Yeah.
it
Also,
is
Darth
what it
Maul in
is.
that movie. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I was
Oh,
excited. I was
I saw it. I was like,
excited.
oh, cool.
But
I
like
was,
we didn't do anything with
yeah.
I mean, so there's a series called Star Wars Rebels. It's an
Mhm.
animated series. Um, I do
You
think
get more Darth Maul there.
you do get more Darth
Yeah.
Maul. Um, for those who are a fan of the Clone Wars, it is a rough watch at first, and
Yeah.
it's very slow in the first season. It definitely picks up in the second season, and then going forward, it's amazing, especially when my favorite scene from that entire series is when you see Darth Maul and old Obi-Wan Kenobi fight.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's a
It's
very
so
quick
cool.
scene, and to this day, I think it's my favorite. One of my favorite, if not the my most favorite lightsaber scene.
Definitely.
Just because you see like Obi-Wan Kenobi's like raw power, even though he's old, and
Mm.
it was just, and also the acting like Sam Witwer who voices Darth Maul. I just
He's great.
great, and especially like how they like when he died, it almost talked like they were old friends.
Yeah, that was so
Wait,
cool.
yeah, it was. Why can't we get more Star Wars stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, like stuff that's just like little jerk your heart, just like,
Mm.
and not in the bad way.
Well, speaking of jerk your heart, I have the next question.
Oh
You know
boy.
what? What actor was slated to play DJ before Benicio del Toro took it on?
Oh, I'm blanking. DJ.
DJ. So he's Last Jedi. He's the master code breaker.
Oh. Um.
Do you want a hint?
Wait. Oh, I think I know who. Why? He popped in my head, but I feel. Was it Jeff Goldblum?
No,
Oh,
that would have been interesting.
that would have been interesting. I don't know. I remember having a conversation for some reason about.
You're on the right track with Jay. He plays a popular Batman villain in another movie that doesn't have Batman in it.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not gonna count that one for me, but that would be.
I don't see that.
No, I don't see
With
that either.
as much as I love Last Jedi, I think the DJ the casting is so distracting with Benicio, who I love. Sicario, one of my favorite performances in a
Yeah.
movie, but it doesn't quite work for
Okay.
me there.
What? I think this is also it goes to one of the scenes that like I don't like the planet that casino scene. Um, if I think there should.
I liked it.
Okay, I mean it was cool, but
I wish the planet looked a little less like
yeah,
a place on Earth, more
yeah.
like other. Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
what bothered me is I wish he had a better entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish he was almost the code breaker, like right off the bat.
Sure.
instead of just like wandering upon him in jail, and then
Mhm.
he's like persistent about doing this job even though they didn't really hire him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, I have to say, it's I do like the one line like right before he leaves.
Yeah.
It's like they blow you up today, you'll blow them up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And and
Mhm.
and, and I think he also it's what his like perspective on like good and evil is
Yeah.
interesting, and a lot of people are starting to have that view on Star Wars. It's
Mhm.
like, okay, like the Jedi are not truly good, and the Sith are not truly bad. And the thing is, I'm really also starting to see that because I watched no, I listened to an audio drama, a fan fiction audio drama that was like based on the Old Republic called Star Wars Legacy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, there are I will say there are parts where you feel like you're watching the Game of Thrones and you're like, okay, I don't need this. Um, well, as I like to say, there's some hint, hint, wink, wink, romantic scenes, and it's just like, oh, is this a Star Wars audio drama or a romance thing? I don't. I thought I'm listening to Star Wars, not 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh no. Oh no. Yikes.
Yeah, no, that's oh boy, but no, it is the story is very well written. I I don't cry too often, like when I'm watching
Oh
or hearing stuff, but it's pulls the heartstrings, and yeah, it really pulls on like the idea that Jedi are not truly good and that Sith
yeah.
are not truly bad, and I
Mhm.
really love it, and it focuses on one family, and it's so good. If you folks, if you have not checked out Star Wars Legacy, I recommend it. I will say there might be stuff in there that you might not completely agree with, but overall, it's a work of art.
Cool. And I
Okay.
cry at everything, so I'd probably
Yeah.
cry at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No. It's just when you have a good story and you just have like characters that you learn to love, and then there's like a tragic ending.
Mhm.
I don't know. I said tragic ending and crying at the end of a movie, and I just thought of West Side Story. And the thing is, I didn't even know that it was a modern interpretation of Romeo and Juliet until after I watched it. And I'm like, wow, it makes so much sense now.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Oh
was
boy.
so good.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I forgot whose turn is it. Is it my turn to ask you?
It's your turn, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's actually correct, but I'm gonna ask you this anyway. All right.
Okay.
What did Owen Lars tell Luke his father had been?
Oh. Did did he told him
Yeah, he
that he was
told
a
him.
pilot? Wait, no.
I'm gonna look
That's
this
what
up.
you're cuz I'm trying to think about like no, my father didn't fight in the Clone Wars. He was a navigator. That's what your uncle told you from New Hope. He was a navigator, yeah?
All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. No, you got the first point. Navigator on a
Or something.
spice freighter.
I'm
Did
so
you just?
proud of myself. I just said it. I'm so happy.
Oh man. No. Oh boy. Zach, you're like crushing me right now, and I did not expect this. Oh boy.
I would next time I'll come with actual stuff about the movies and not the making.
No, no, you
Well, this last one I
hey,
feel
it's
is a little
challenging.
easier.
Okay.
This last one, I'll give you a hint. It's a movie that I like. Not
Oh,
only was this Star Wars movie the highest grossing film the year that it was released, but it is currently the ninth highest grossing film of all time.
I think I know this too. Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh boy. Oh. I have to give a lot of thought to this because I feel like I'm gonna get this wrong. You don't have to give me a hint, but did we talk about this movie yet?
Oh yes.
I don't think. Is it Last Jedi?
It's Last Jedi.
Really?
Really.
Really? With all the hate it got,
Well, the opening, because everybody was so hyped after
Yeah.
Force Awakens that the opening, like, and a lot of people like had to go see it twice to like see how they felt about
Yeah.
it, but it was very, very successful.
Honestly, that doesn't completely surprise me because it wasn't until I think it had been a year
Yeah. Do you
since
know
I
what's
thought until I changed my opinion.
sure? Wait, do you know what's crazy? I was just thinking about this like a while ago about how Force Awakens, I like took the day off from work
Yeah.
so I could go to like the earliest screening I could. And then same thing with Last Jedi. I didn't watch a single trailer for Last Jedi. I didn't read a single fan theory. I stayed away from like knowing anything about the movie. And I just like bought my tickets the second they went on sale. Rise of Skywalker, I was like sitting in my apartment and I was like, maybe I won't go. Like maybe I won't go tonight.
Yeah.
Just like knowing all the behind the scenes drama, I was like who cares, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I think when Force Awakens come out, so starting with Force Awakens, so almost every Christmas, my parents got me a ticket, or we would see like the Star Wars movie the day after Christmas.
Yeah, I did that with my dad.
And I think I might have said this on the podcast, but I'll say it again. If you ever meet my dad, he will. So we sat in the front row of the movie theater. That might have been a mistake, and that's why we don't sit in the front row ever again in a movie theater.
I was gonna
But
say.
well, the movie was in our face, and we were like reclined back. And the thing is, my dad was so annoyed because I was moving back and forth with the movie, and my dad said if you took one step, you would be in the movie screen. And that was how into the movie I was,
Sure.
like from beginning to end. And I think with everything we got, I mean, I know some people think, oh, it's just New Hope, but there was like enough new elements for me
Right.
that got me so excited about it. And then, yeah, Last Skywalker, it was my favorite Star Wars movie for a year. And then, I don't know, the more I think about it, like over the past couple of months, now talking to you, maybe it's higher on my list. Maybe. I have to.
I can't abide the
Yeah,
Last Skywalker
I
or Rise of Skywalker.
I have to rewatch Last Jedi and maybe come up with a final opinion. Rise of Skywalker. I was upset. I was
Yeah,
disgusted.
yeah.
At first, I was like, okay, I don't completely hate this movie. And then when they did re-release, I was like, I'm going to watch. I went with a friend who didn't see it. I'm gonna watch this again. There's so many. Well, there's a plot hole. I mean, what bothers me is like, okay, oh, Emperor Palpatine magically alive. So to find Exegol, we need to find this thing. But to find this thing, we need to go this place. We stumble upon. We need to find this person. We find this person's remains. We find a thing randomly to find the thing that we need.
We need
That
to hang out
thing,
with Carrie Fisher.
yeah, that thing gets stolen. And then someone supposedly dies. That we have to go to another place to get this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to another place with the thing. We find the thing gets destroyed. We end up in a random place.
Yeah.
And then we find the thing, and then we get there. And we were just jumping.
See, for me, it was no. Your parents were nobody, but see, they were the. I was like, no, like, no. No. Like there's a quote in the movie Steve Jobs where he says, "Playwrights don't stop the play so they can ask the audience what they want." And I was like, and the Rise of Skywalker, it felt like ask the audience the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just.
Ugh. Give me a hard one. Let's end with a hard one.
Oh, okay. Hard
Yes,
one.
yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna come up with one in the top of my head.
Ooh.
So technically this is not canon anymore, but I feel like enough people know about this in the Star Wars universe, or it's technically Legends now. Who was Luke Skywalker's love interest slash wife?
For Jade.
Oh, I thought I was giving you a hard one. Oh boy. Oh, well. Not the outcome I was not the outcome I was expecting. Wow. First, only one person shows up, and then I get annihilated. Granted, they were behind the scenes questions, but that's on me for not knowing more. I mean, I'm in a movie trivia league, and these are questions I would probably get in the league, and I would probably get.
I'll throw you one about the that I was thinking about doing.
Okay.
I don't know what he is though technically, but in Revenge of the Sith, who is the other Wookiee who hangs out with Yoda and Chewbacca?
Oh. I think it's like Tabar or
Oh,
something.
you're so close.
It's a weird Wookiee
Uh-huh.
name. I see. I was asked like a Marvel question that's like it. It's like what's the women soldiers who protect King T'Challa, and it's like a weird name. It's like
The
because what?
Dorjame.
It's like
Yeah.
It's the Dora
That's what
Milaje.
the Dorjame. I was thinking of
Yeah.
Dormammu.
Yeah. No. It's there's like Star Wars and Marvel. There's like so
Yeah.
many
I
like
mean, Tabor is
weird names.
basically right. It's Tarful, but it's it's
Tarful.
so close that you can have it.
It's the cut. It's that's a deep cut thing. I feel.
If you saw him at
I
a
need to
restaurant, you
rewatch.
could have called out like Tarbor, and he would have been like, oh, and like, yeah.
Oh, it's no. It's wow. Not the result.
Who's Owen's wife? How about that one?
Who's Baru.
There, we all win.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we
a
all win.
winner.
I got one. Oh boy. Oh, it's just wow. Well, folks, not the episode we were expecting, but what a way to end the year
Yeah.
with Star Wars. I hope you learned something about Star Wars tonight. I've learned that I need to start looking at behind the scenes stuff, and I need to definitely rewatch the movies, which it's coming in January, probably. I mean, the episode's not going up next week, but I'm gonna start recording the series next week, and it's gonna be a fun series. Excited to dive into the movies. I'm hoping that it makes me excited about the movies again,
Yeah.
because it's after. I don't know. I feel like even the series are not making me excited about the movie anymore. I mean, I am excited about the animated series, but the live action series, they're not that great.
Yeah. I have hope for season 3 of The Mandalorian, but we'll see.
Me too. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm excited for Mandalorian. Excited for Bad Batch. Apparently this, I don't think this was formally announced, but it was teased in the Disney Plus trailer for like stuff to come in 2023. Apparently Ahsoka's coming out.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
I am a little excited about that because it's apparently supposed to be continuing some of the Star Wars Rebels storyline with searching for Ezra Bridger, but we'll see. Yeah, Zach, thank you for being the one person to pull through for tonight.
What I do.
I can't. I'm just a loss for words. It's not the night I was expecting. Anything you would like to plug? Your podcast, your amazing podcast. You just released a Christmas special.
We did. It's 2 hours long, so enjoy.
Yeah, I will admit I started it.
It's in like three basically 30 to 40-minute segments. You can stop. We did it. I like to do one if people are like driving or they're on road trips that they have like a longer kind of help them get through that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's I also had a shorter day of work today because we had like a Christmas party and we don't work the day before Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas we don't work. So
Yeah,
I'll probably
yeah.
give it a listen.
Yeah, and season 4, where we have a new host who's going to be joining the show. I'll tell you off mic, but
Yeah,
I'm really
so excited.
they just confirmed today that they were going to do it, and I'm really so. And we have some like really awesome guests
Oh, that's
scheduled,
cool.
so it's going to be
Cool.
cool. Yeah, and watch Star Wars with your family during the
Yeah,
Christmas
watch
break.
Star Wars as a family. You know what? I was gonna plug myself first, but I'm not. I mean, I did this on the episode. I guessed it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Follow Mitch Dupree on LinkedIn. Uh,
He was so happy, by the way, when I told him that.
yeah. No, we don't have a huge following on the podcast yet, but people have the right to know. Go follow Lynch Dupree on LinkedIn. Endorse him for a couple skills.
Yeah.
How close is he to 500?
He's very close to 500. He may have surpassed, but last I spoke to him, he was very close.
Okay, if he hasn't reached 500 yet, folks, go endorse him for a couple. Go listen to Godfellas. Let's hear Mitch on Godfellas. Endorse him for a couple skills. I have to say, I was listening to your first episode, Prince of Egypt this morning.
Yeah.
I was listening to some of the old episodes. They're funny.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, and Prince of Egypt is an amazing movie.
It's so good.
Yeah. If you have any requests, a business queries, feel free to reach out at two sides of the same coin pod at gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram, message us on Instagram at two sides of the same coin, periods instead of spaces, and number 2 instead of the word 2. And if you'd like to support the podcast to like help us get more equipment, and I'd like to do more stuff like this and maybe on a bigger scale, feel free to support us on Anchor. Donate as little as $1 a month. The 2 big things that I really want to, actually 3 big things I'm trying to go for is, one, I have guests actually with me in my small recording studio. I'd like to have a second mic. I would like to get maybe a cheap mic for my co-host when he's on, PJ. So because right now he's recording off his phone, and I would really like I actually might save up for this. I'm saving up for a MIDI controller so I can do sound effects.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but thank you for listening to Two Sides of the Same Coin. Listen to Star Wars. Read a book. Listen to a few previous episodes of this podcast. Go listen to Godfellas.
Can I plug one more thing?
Oh yeah,
I used to do a podcast called Is It Really? And we have a few.
Actually, Zach, say that one more time. I think you might have cut out.
Oh no. The Is It Really podcast is a show that I used to host, and we talked about Star Wars a couple times on there.
Okay.
So if you're
okay, you might have cut out again, but if it does, we'll see. We'll see. But maybe it'll show up in the file. We'll hope.
Maybe.
If it does, if it doesn't, yeah, go follow or listen to Zach's former podcast. Is It Really?
Yes.
Usually mine comes up. We'll see. If not, I'll just have to do a lot. Just have to cut that out. Also, before I get do another plug for you. Go follow the Honey Initiative on Instagram. The link tree will be in the description. I feel bad because I still haven't listened to your guys' actual music, but I love what you're doing on Instagram, especially with the you've been doing 25 days of Christmas songs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love it, especially when I thought it was funny when you started singing the 12 Days of Christmas, and that was just That was funny.
I'll send you our demo via email. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really good. Zach, thank you again for being the one person to show up.
Oh, anytime. This is a pleasure.
Yeah, but you wanna know what? You are a true friend.
Mm.
The thing is, what's embarrassing is I've known these people for years, and I've only known you for a couple months, and you pulled through.
I go hard into friendship. I don't play.
Oh boy, you hear that, Jonathan? You hear that, Nick? You hear that, Danny?
I know I did.
And what's funny enough, they'll probably never listen to this episode. Well, yeah, thank you for listening to Two Sides of the Same Coin. Zach, you ate my enchilada.
Yes, I did.
Zach, it's okay you don't get that reference.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's my mission right now. I'll tell you what the reference is off of air, but it's my mission right now to find someone who knows what I'm referencing. I'll give you a hint. It's a show. It's a childhood show, and it's either on Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney Channel. But thank you for listening. Theme music.
Two sides of the same coin.
That podcast is